right, here we are. What's up, everyone? Welcome to HEX News, episode 41. It is March 5th, 2022, and we got HEX Day 825. Let's bring Mr. CryptoCidd into the room.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right. Yeah, just maintaining every day. Maintaining.
Nice.
A lot going on, right?
Yes, sir.
We got we got some community drama. We got some, what else we got? We got Las Vegas. The Hexpo is happening. We have, let's see, what else we got? Hex is down significantly right now. That's, that tends to get the emotions and all the juices flowing in the community. Not so much in a positive way most of the time either. But, what are you going to do, right? So we got,
it's the market.
That's the market. We got global issues going on, in the world and in Russia and Ukraine, and there's some serious things going on. So yeah, everything's kind of everything's definitely it's a tough time. It's a tough time. It's a tough time. It's a challenging time right now for a lot of people. So just got to acknowledge it. All right, let's say hi to everyone. We got Terrafin 1. You are first, sir. You win prize of being first. Crypto Journeyman, what's up? Crypto B04. Salty. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. I am salty as all hell right now that I can't be in Vegas meeting all these people that I get to interact with online all the time. I would love to be there. I only know a handful of Hexicans. Well, no, I guess that's not true. I met quite a few at the Albany meetup, so I can't really say I don't know that many. I know a good amount of them. So I was fortunate enough, as were a lot of us, to catch a meetup when Crypto Sparbuck was doing their tour. So that was a very awesome, very successful tour. I'm really, really grateful to them and all the work that they put in, because it's, that's not hard. That's not easy. Going and traveling the country and being on the road all the time. That's a tough life. It may be like kind of glamorous and whatnot from the outside looking in, and it's fun probably, at times, but it's hard, man. It's hard. It's a
plus they're
difficult
onboarding
thing.
People like crazy too.
Oh yeah. I mean, you might not see the results like instantaneously, but just think of how many people they exposed Hex to. You know what I mean? That may not otherwise have had any clue or ever, seen it or not seen it for years. You know what I mean? Like, there's just the ripple effect. Man. The ripple effect of something like that they did, and the amount of people that they exposed Hex to and got into our community and into the Richard Hart ecosystem. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that it's, they're doing amazing work. Also, shout out to the official Pulsification guys, Jim Rat, Luther. Those guys are doing a great job as well, killing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Man. I've been watching them here and there whenever I have the time to.
Totally. Yeah, I'm gonna go on there. Me and Jim Rat were talking. I'm gonna get on there pretty soon, and he and I share a little common thread from our past. So we're gonna probably talk about that. So yeah, Crypto B4, Melv Tony, always good to see you, man. Nick Manis, Trevor Hansen, Gomer Pyle, Larry Shepperson, Bob McHatchett. Yes, sir. Gifford Ware. Who else we got in here? Miles of Crypto. What is up? Going out to Vegas, man. Hey, I am jealous. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself. Mr. E. What is up, Mr. E? Yes. CMC. I'm sure that was one of the ones I forgot about in putting in my notes. CMC, as in CoinMarketCap, and CZ for Binance have been served via Twitter. It was an actual official, it was an official legal, acceptably legal freaking, what do they call that? The papers were served, like when usually people got to come find you and everybody hates that guy that delivers that message.
Just straight through Twitter now.
Can you believe that? I mean, how is that even, I don't even understand how that is possible. That's crazy. There's no way to confirm that they read that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, sure.
They've seen it, they must have by now.
But by all accounts, I guess you just kind of got to like, I guess they're thinking about it in terms of they're going to see it, like there's no denying they're going to see it. I guess that's in a public forum. Can you really deny that you saw that? Like with all the eyes that you didn't see it and no one mentioned it to you. Like that's pretty impossible to.
I think I remember seeing a comment like saying like, "Where's your address, CZ? What the fuck? This guy's like on the run like all the time or something."
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. I saw that. Do you ever see that thing about him? He's like, I sold everything, all my possessions, and bought Bitcoin or something. I don't know. I saw some quote from CZ about that. So yeah. Anyway, he's a character. Bob Wells loves these prices. He bought and staked more today. Good shit, sir. Good shit. I commend you. David Hawk, there's a large part of me that doesn't want to be in Vegas either. I say I want to be, and I am salty that I can't be there just because I want it to be an option for me, but I can't. So, but yeah, generally when I think about it, I don't think about it favorably, just personally from my perspective. And, thinking about bringing my whole family, my 3 young kids there and all that stuff is just like, I don't know. It's just not, I know, yeah, it is a lot. I know Vegas can be geared toward family things, but I'm not trying to do that right now, honestly. But I do want to get out there soon enough. Yeah, Miles, I am too. That's my target is lower than where we're at now if I'm going to actually try to find some money and buy. But yeah. I also, there's a large part of me that does not want it to get down that low at all. So there, I'm conflicted when it comes to HEX price dropping that far. Though, I couldn't even sell anything if I wanted to right now. So one of the things I love about HEX, it really does help you have diamond hands through these tough times. Some people might say, okay, well, but you can't get out and cut your losses if something, happen. Well, you know what? I mean, oh well, that's. So if you want to call that one of the downsides is, that you can't, I mean, you can, if they're not super long stakes, you can do that. You will may or may not lose. You may come out ahead still, even after EESing, but we don't recommend that. But, I mean, it's not, it's not like illegal to go EES and sell if that's what you want to do. So, people who say, well, it
you have to be willing to take the hit. Basically.
Right. And that's the thing. If you're selling when we're down, and if you're personally down, I mean, listen, you're taking that loss, and you made the decision to take that loss. That's it. It is what it is. But I don't like that. I don't have that. I sell more out of necessity. If I sell anything, it's out of necessity. I wish I could hold on to shit forever. I mean, but sometimes you just can't. You just can. You got to sell a little bit of something to survive. I get it.
It's your money. I mean, you're allowed to do what you want with it.
Yeah, of course. And, you should never feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
I like to, for fun, I like to occasionally yell at the people selling millions of dollars worth of HEX, but online. But I'm not really I'm glad they're able to cash out when they want to. It's on one level, it's a comforting thing to see. It's like, because right then and there, okay, none of that bullshit that people talk about is true. That some of the morons that we've encountered,
like no liquidity and shit like that.
Like there's there's plenty of liquidity. And just like Johnny Chaos likes to remind us, and I'm of the same mind where I don't particularly care if we ever end up on Coinbase or anything else like that, any of the major exchanges. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's I like it the way it is, and it's there's positives and negatives to ending up on a major exchange like that. Like if HEX landed on Binance. I mean, of course it's going to increase the volume of buying. It's also going to increase the volume of selling. whenever you make it easier to buy, you make it easy to sell too. And that's, that can go both ways. We've seen the memes. And if you haven't, there's plenty of threads out there that show you what a lot of coins did right after they got listed on Coinbase. I mean, if you think that people aren't out there setting up that know, inside info about when Coinbase is going to list something, if you think they're not setting up to sell, right when it hits Coinbase, you're crazy, because they are. There's people doing it. There's always fuckery in the market like that. You can't avoid it. And it's going to happen. So there's charts out there, and there's somebody that compiled a great Twitter thread of charts right after, like the day after or the same day of a Coinbase listing for some of these coins. And it's just a major drop, I mean, they just dump like crazy. And there's a lot of them. I mean, we're talking about
usually
dozens.
Die off. Yeah.
Right. So it's not all, rainbows and butterflies getting on Coinbase or Binance or whatever. You know what I mean? Listen, we have the like Richard says, the thickest order book to work with, the most liquidity. And believe it or not, over time, you're going to probably get more for your money using things like Uniswap as opposed to trying to buy stuff on Coinbase all the time. Sometimes, obviously it's great to be able to buy on Coinbase and, swap things in Coinbase for free or whatever major platform you may use, for fiat. But, hey, it is what it is. I like the way it is. I don't care if it ever gets there. And, the way HEX is designed, it's designed where only pretty much what we need to be on the market is on the market, at least now. And that's the way it's proven true for now and for the past. We've never run out of HEX to buy, right? We've never bought it all and then there's just no more. We've never done that because stakers are creating HEX every day. Every minute of every day, stakers are pumping more HEX out, and that a lot of it hits the market. That's when you see people selling their interest or, exiting their positions. I mean, this is more HEX entering the market, and it's available for sale. I mean, it's the purest.
It's a combination of like many different things, right?
Absolutely.
In one day that just happens. So
absolutely. So the market determines it all, right? And we're just players in the market. All right. So who else we got? We got Bob Wells. Hello from Canada, sir. We have Satan's Angel. What's up, Canadian Witch? T-Bird. Good to see you, my friend. Love it. Who else we got? Festival Stills. Good to see you. Bitfunness. I know, man. I know. Listen, bro. Where the hell have we been? I mean, bro, my work was getting so difficult. I got a new job. I just got a new job. I'm halfway through my 2 weeks notice. I'm starting my new job on the 14th of March. So next Friday, the 11th, 3/11, is my final day at my current job. And I'm exiting smoothly on good terms, moving on to another one with much better pay and what I hope to be much better hours. I'm 90% sure I'm going to have better hours, more dependable, more reliable, more predictable hours, which is the most important thing, because that's what's prevented me from being able to stream. And I greatly apologize. And thank you for you guys coming back and acting like we never left. I really appreciate it, because I hate when I can't stream, and I like to be reliable and dependable. That's why I use like the same thumbnails. I just alter the days and the little info, and I do everything exactly uniform as far as when I tweet out about the shows and how I try to keep it like this so it can be dependable and reliable, and people like to know what to expect in a lot of situations in life. So try to do that, and I really hate when I have to keep canceling, and I hate it because there's always a lot to talk about. I mean, and there's always people that need to hear the things that we have to say. So I apologize, and I'm going to try, hopefully starting in a couple of weeks, everything will get a lot more uniform and smooth again, and we'll be back to where we were and how we got to 41 episodes, because There's shows that have been going on for years that still don't have 41 episodes. You know what I mean? So listen, do the best.
Oh, man, that's good for you though, for real.
Thank you. I can't wait. So Bit Finesse, I hear you, man. I feel you, and we're going to be back more regularly soon. Thank you for being a regular supporter, man. I appreciate it.
We'll get that pump again. Don't worry.
Yes, and the pump will come soon as well. So who else we got? Hex Hodl, and who else? T-Bird, are you in Vegas? Did you go to Vegas? I know it's hard for you coming from Europe and everything, but did you make it to Vegas, T-Bird, if you're still with us? Completion Fails, what is up? Brissology, my man, Brissology in the chat.
Oh, shit.
Who else we got? Craig Wadding, Cookies and Crypto. No, you rock, sir. You rock. Who else we got? Anybody else in here? I think I got mostly everybody. The Beached Whale. What's up, Russ? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. The old GTSY, everybody. Hex Hodl with the 21 Gwei shout out. What up, 21 Gwei? Good to see you. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here. So, as we know, Hex has been down. Listen, we sacrifice ended, right? And we didn't get that immediate pump like I was expecting and talking about. So I was wrong. It didn't happen yet, but I assure you, it's probably going to be here soon enough. I have a pretty good feeling that that's what's going to happen. I think the rest of us do too. So right now we're sitting at a little over 11 cents. You know, go ahead. You think what?
I think it's more likely going to be off of like any PulseChain news that comes out.
Definitely. I agree with that.
It's been pretty quiet lately. So that's kind of, I guess that's why we're not really
it has. And everybody's got the anxiety building up, you know, when we don't hear any news for a while, like, well, okay, well, what the hell's going on? We got our sacrifice money hanging out there in the balance, which, you know, obviously no expectations, but you know, we're all adults here. We know what's going on. So, you know, you put that money up and it's out there, right? Some people put a lot of money up and it's just sitting out there and it's gone for now, right? So we can only hope
to look up the definition of a sacrifice.
That's correct. That's correct. Exactly. Exactly. You know, you really do. And well, that's what I did. I knew I didn't put anything in there that you know, any more than I knew that I could handle. And of course, going back, we should put it more, blah blah blah, blah. Whatever. I'm happy with what I put in. Yes, please, guys, everybody. You know, if you got a second, go share this out. Let's get some more people in here. Go share it out on your socials. Bring people in. Sub. Yo, Discourse Syndicate. I know that there's some people out there that are not happy with Discourse Syndicate right now. I sympathize with you guys. I sympathize with you. I know the story. I know what's happening. I'm not going to talk about it. I love Discourse Syndicate and the people that run it. You know, I'm a part of it, obviously. So, you know, but there's some people that I also like, you know, and respect that have some, whatever, you know, gripes with certain things. And hey, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just hope that, you know, it all gets resolved and things can get back to the way they are. But, you know, it is what it is. Who said, what? Happy with Putin? Who's happy with Putin? I don't know what you're talking about, man. Kyler Kaufman, what is up, man? Good to see you. What a crazy price prediction. Wild and crazy price prediction of Hex at the top of 2033. Yo, I hope we still have electricity in 2033, bro. Like, come on, I don't know. I'm not even gonna put a number on that shit. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Holy shit, Bitcoin's in the chat. Satoshi's here. What's up, Satoshi?
Coffee.
Yes. No, I have tea. Tea.
If we were at 50 cents, no one would be complaining. I agree.
Melv Tony, bro, it is legit like clockwork. Everyone starts to get cranky and uptight, man, when Hex is down for any duration of time. Oh my God, it's hilarious though. It
At
really
least
is.
sometimes the memes are really funny though.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, there's always gonna be, right. It's true. Someone's always gonna be complaining about some shit, but hey, it is what it is, man. It's gonna be okay. Listen, the only way you win in this market is by holding. We know this. If you're not, are you a founder? I'm not a founder. I mean, who's a founder? If you're not a founder or a holder, you're probably gonna get wrecked. Like if you're trying to make a quick buck, don't do it with Hex. Don't do it with Hex. Don't try that.
You'll have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time, man. You got to think long term with Hex, man. You got to think. You got to think long term, and That's how you got to execute it. All right. There's ways for all of us to win with Hex if we all think the way it was designed for us to use it. Okay. I mean, that's what you have to do. It's not a trading coin. That's why volume is so low. One of the reasons. It really is very unique and it's special and it's not like any other coin you stake other than copycats that tried to, imitate, but they fail. All of them fail. There's a reason for that. There's things about Hex that, you don't find in almost anything else in crypto or finance, period, anywhere. It is that unique. So, you got to treat it as such. You treat it like it's like a unique diamond that it is, because it's not the type of coin that you've come across before. I mean, this shit it's revolutionary. And if you don't believe that, then you haven't learned enough about it. I'm just going to put that right there. I mean, you just don't know enough about it. And T-share is where it's at. So right now, Hex a little over 11 cents, 0.113. T-shares are at 23.80, right? That's like massively cheap for T-shares for right now. For where we're at in time, we've seen T-shares over, how high did they go? 10, 20? What was it?
Almost 10,000. Almost 10,000, I think.
Yeah, I mean, guys, these were once, the T-share price was once like 10K or almost 10K or just over 10K. Listen, like now's the time. Like there's never been a better time. Right now is the time. I don't want to sound like a greasy salesman, but like right now is an awesome buying opportunity. Great time to onboard, great people to get in. I mean, listen, sure, it could go down lower, but the chances are pretty slim, to be honest with you. I think, I mean, obviously anything can happen, but in my personal opinion, I don't see it going that much lower. Even if it hit 5 cents, I mean, that's about as low as I can probably imagine it going, to be honest with you.
5 cents.
I mean, before so many OGs start aping in and it just drives it right up. I mean, you see 5 cent Hex, you're gonna find some money to throw at that. You know what I mean? Like, so it wouldn't stay there long. I mean, you got to remember there's a lot of people in Hex that bought it under a penny, myself included, right? You as well. So it's like right now we're still way up. Any of that Hex that we bought then, we're way up still. So it's not like I'm not unhappy with the price. Sure, I love when it's up 50 cents. I mean, that's awesome. 30 cents, 40, whatever. When it's pumping, everybody loves that shit. But I'm still happy with the price. I mean, this is fine for me. I'm like, I'm happy with where we're at, personally. And I know that that's not true for some people, but you got to make the best of it, and you got to stake that shit and forget about it. Look at the price once a week. Look at the price once every couple of days, or at the very, if you have to do it a lot, look at it like once a day. You know what I mean? Like it's not really necessary. You're not selling it right now. If you're not selling it right now, I mean, what do you need to, unless you're buying, right? Then, I mean, what do you really need to know? You don't really need to watch it like a hawk. And I know it's hard. I'm not very good at following that advice, but it is what it is. Yes, Chiga, exactly. Holding is not enough. Stake it, baby. Gotta stake it. That's what got me. That's what attracted me to Hex personally. The staking thing piqued my interest. You know what I mean? When I went to go look at Hex, and when I looked at Hex.com, the site looked terrible. You remember what
actually,
it used to
I
look
remember.
Like?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, it was so bad, man. It was so
it's
terrible.
a lot better now.
Oh my God, it was awful. And Richard, well, everybody admits, we all know. we all know it was garbage. It's good now. I think they've done a nice
They had
job with
those
it
like
now.
stick figure cartoons on there.
Yeah,
You remember that?
oh yeah. I had that one video, which I like that one YouTube video, that marketing video or whatever that came out. But
I didn't even notice. I think they made it look like Hexologist in the one
oh yeah, I
cartoon.
think so. They did. They
I think
did.
the other one was like Richard Hart or something.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah.
They modeled. I think there's a pirate in there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah,
RG3.
so yeah, they what's going on. So,
Yeah.
oh, Alan, what was I saw on I think it was on the official Pulsification what's it called stream that they asked you how you pronounce your name, and I think it's like Philami or something, or no, it's not even that. It's not even that complicated. Tell me how you pronounce your name, Alan, because I remember hearing it and I remember thinking, oh damn, why didn't I ever ask? I've been butchering it every time. Every time I said your name, Alan, I've been butchering it. You never let me know. But turtles only. Yeah, man, gotta stake it, bro. Gotta stake it. Who else we got? I was trying to see. Yeah, T-Bird, B shares are going to be where it's at. I mean, that's what Hedron. I naturally say Hedron. That's just because of like a tetrahedron or like the shape. I would always say Hedron. I never said Hedron.
I thought it was
So,
Hedron too.
yeah, I say Hedron naturally, but I see a lot of people say Hedron, and then it makes me try to say it that way sometimes. But yeah, but yeah, B shares. That's going to be the only thing that we're going to be able to get soon enough. It's true. Fizame.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Fizame. Fizame. Am I Fizame? All right. Let me know, man. Let me know. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. This is why I hate when I can't stay, man. I love hanging out with all you guys. Like all you guys that have been with us. Awesome. Anybody new that comes in
Yeah.
too. Oh yeah. So let's see where we're at for T-share. So T-share rate is 21,031 hex. Payout right now 5.9. What was that we had yesterday? It was like 11.
Oh yeah. We had a nice payout last
Let's
night.
see. Let's see where it was.
I think it was 11 something.
Yep, there it is right there. 11.3. Awesome. Look at that.
So we had
11.
them. That just signifies there was like a big whale at EES, right?
Did you see it? It was actually Whalebot. Whalebot was going nuts that day because somebody, I imagine it was a community member, went in and did a whole bunch of good accounting on a bunch of big stakes,
Right.
and takes those T-shares off the market, which makes it divvied out to less T-shares, right? So that's why that happened. First side effects. What is up, brother? What is up? So yeah, that was.
I think I did
that was
see his
awesome.
tweet, but I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Right. Oh, that's so sweet. I love when that happens. It's the best. Big payouts. So if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, right? When you stake your hex, you get a T-share, right? So when you stake hex, you're gonna hit the button and the hex disappears, and then suddenly you have these T-shares, right? Depending on what front end you use, you'll see it. Hex.com or go.hex.com, Staker app. There's they all have their own way of showing it, but yeah, you're gonna get T-shares. T-shares tell the contract how much hex or how much of hex's inflation you are getting every day, right? So if you have one T-share, we're right about 6 hex per day. Then at the start of the day or the end of the day, when the day clicks over, the contract is going to make note of the fact that you had one T-share, so you're gonna get 6 hex per day, right? And at the end of the stake, the contract goes through, adds up all of the days that you were staked and how many T-shares you had in that stake. Does a little math multiplication, drops that hex in with your principal and deposits it all in your wallet. That's what happens when you end a stake. So it's a beautiful system, and only you have to do it once you get, well, all of the way through one stake. You can fully understand how awesome the system is, and you got to see it through at least one time from start to finish, and then and from that point on, you're probably going to be hooked because it's awesome.
How long was your first stake?
I think my very first one I made for 3 months.
Yeah, I think mine was roughly around there too.
Yeah,
3 or 4 months.
I think it was
test it.
Yeah. Then I think I made like I don't know if I made like a 1 year. Oh yeah, my next one was like my biggest one, which I did for about 444 days. That was,
just over a year.
Yeah, just over a year. So, but then I started getting in the long ones. And then I made a ladder with kind of a small amount of hex, not a lot. They're not huge stakes or anything. So yeah, but
that's the beauty of it too. You can kind of just play around with different
oh yeah, exactly.
theories with the way you want it. So
far out aliens. Hell yeah, man, with the 55. Thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. Aren't you out in Vegas, mister? I think you're out in Vegas. If I saw what I think I saw on Twitter, I'm pretty sure that you are out there with the rest of the crew, which is awesome. Shout out though, Far Out Aliens. That's an OG in the community right there. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for that super chat. Good stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, crypto is a risk. Who said that? Beached whale. It really is. That's I think Schiff said something about it. It's like gambling. He referred to it as gambling at one point, and there's a lot of stuff in crypto that I would definitely straight up basically call gambling. Like when you start dipping and buying in those shit coins and messing with the shit coin game, you're straight up gambling. I mean, that's what you're doing, because sure, you could put $200 in something and maybe you wake up the next day and it's like $2,000, or if you're really lucky, even more. But that doesn't happen for most of them. And a lot of times you're gonna wake up and you're gonna have $40 there sitting there. You're gonna put 200 and you're gonna be stuck with 40. Then you're gonna look at it the next day, it's gonna be 20. And before you know it, it's worthless because you can't even swap for it. You're going to pay more just to swap it, and that happens more often than people want to admit. So you straight up gambling, man. You're gambling. It's true.
It really before is. Hex, I've been there too, man.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Craig Wadding, Hex token, my man. Tim Shiha, yes, we are mushrooms. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Beach Whale, your short one is 10 years, bro. I know. Listen, man. I did what I did. Okay. I did what I did. I'm 100% staked, right? I got some short ones. I got some long ones. What are you going to do? I'm not one of those guys that's got the 12-year average. Hey, listen, I do what I got to do, right? Everybody does it the exact way they have to. We're not all like 555 Quattro Cinco Superman here. I mean, not everybody can lock all their money away for 15 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, different circumstances.
Right. So, some of us, there's a lot of people out there that use Hex as income. They do it, and you see these guys with the big wallets, man, staking out for 30 days, 14 days, 6 days, and just getting
another
50 grand. Right. Yeah. You know what I mean? And just getting 50 grand a week for nothing. I mean, they didn't do anything. They secured their Hex for 6 days and they're walking away with 10 G's for it. You know what I mean? It's like crazy. That's I mean, I would do it
a little bit.
I would do it if I could do that. If I was a whale like that, I would do it. Why not? I mean, you're using the system the way it was designed. You're not doing anything wrong. Sure, we need people to keep coming in, but I mean, if the system is going to support it, that's the way it was designed to work.
Yeah, you get rewarded for telling, or like I guess, telling the truth, or
right? Yeah, the truth
and if
engine.
you lie, then you get penalty for it.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why don't stake longer than you can handle, man. Don't stake longer than you can handle. If you can't handle to watch it for 10 years and 15 years, then well, stake longer. Just stake for what you can tolerate. It's fine.
That's right.
Yeah. Far Out Alien says half of you guys have dropped 500 plus at a bar in the last year. You can drop 1,000 on some crypto.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
It's true, man. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I personally haven't dropped 500 at a bar probably cumulatively in the last 5 years. Honestly, I do not go to the bar, so.
Yeah, man, not me. Same. Shit can get expensive.
Yeah, totally. Hex Force One says he's 52, or they are 52, so some short, but most are 10 years because right. Yeah, that's another thing, your age. I mean, if you're 50, 60 years old, I mean, staking out 15 years is a little bit, I mean, maybe you want to see some of that. Maybe you want to see some of those stakes end. You know what I mean? Who doesn't want to, right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of younger ones out there too that, I mean, it's better. They're better set up for it, but yeah, I mean,
absolutely. So, let's see. So lately, gas has been behaving, I feel like it used to before the NFT craze, right? I feel like it's been more typical, more predictable. On the weekends, again, we've been pretty low. Right now, we're sitting around 30. You might see it. You might see it like go down as low as like 20. Sometimes I've seen it go down
much
as low
more
as 20.
Reasonable.
Yeah. So weekends have been great for transactions again. Most evenings aren't even that bad. Just even weeknight evenings I've noticed have been decent. I mean, this is still 30 is still more than I even want to pay, but it's way better than it was when we're talking about 80 was as low as we could see it. You know what I mean? Like that was terrible. So it's good. We're able to I personally am able to transact at this level, at the 30 level. I can do that. I can stomach those fees. It doesn't kill me.
It's not, it's a lot better, definitely.
Yeah. So yes, Beached Whale, correct. You are watching two guys in the 30 talking. Yes, we are. I believe we are both in our 30s. You are correct.
Yep.
So let's see. So gas isn't that bad. Great time to do stuff if you have to do stuff. One of those things you can do. I think I'm going to just come right out. I'm a supporter of Hedron. I haven't bought any, but I support what they do. I think what they're doing is really cool. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't think it competes with HEX. I think it's designed to work hand in hand with HEX. It's also designed to reward the stakers of HEX, which I think is great. Listen,
I think there's already a HEX Hedron pair too.
Oh yeah, HEX Hedron pair came out day one. Somebody came out with that pair. So listen, if anything, it's just, if you think about it just as a reward for being a staker, that's it. Leave it right there. You don't have to shit on them. You don't have to talk trash about them. Listen, they're Hexagons that made this. They're not trying to make a product that's gonna hurt HEX, right? I mean, why would they do that? Listen, I know other people have. I know there's other OGs that did that in the past, and they made products, but this isn't one of them. Let's be serious. I think it's great. OA claimed Hedron. Godwell claimed Hedron. All of the big players supported it. If you claimed it, you supported it, right? I mean, sure, you could say, "Oh, I just claimed it to dump it." Okay, great. Well, then you supported and accepted the gift that they gave you, basically, right? If you claimed it or minted it and sold it, then you accepted the gift they gave you. So then just say thank you, right? That's all. Just say thank you. They're good. They're good.
I've seen things that could potentially be something good in the NFT world, but like I'm still pretty early on all that. So
yeah. I can't even look at it. When I look at NFTs, I don't even know what to do. I got my Hex Toys NFTs. I love those. I love Psy. I love those guys are the best, right? But as far as other, and I can't do it, man. I'm just like, I feel like a boomer or something. I'm not a boomer. I'm honest. I'm actually a millennial. Technically, I'm one of the, I think they call it a geriatric millennial.
Right there with you then.
So,
shit.
but yeah, listen, I come, I don't care what you think. If you don't like it, you don't like Hedron, you don't like me, since I like it, I don't give a shit. I think it's cool. I think they're rewarding the staker class, and I'm all about that shit. Right.
Yeah, I have
And
nothing against it either.
listen, you think about it, right? You can't, Hedron cannot succeed without Hex succeeding. I mean, if Hex keeps, like, if Hex just failed, Hedron would be useless. I mean, what would you do with it, right? What would you do? You buy? I mean, sure, it's its own token, but its whole use case and purpose is to work with Hex. So,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
You can't have one without the other, basically. I mean, well, you can have Hex without Hedron, but you can't have Hedron without Hex. So, I'm not a. I honestly, I will also say straight up and honest, I'm not a giant fan of the HSI stakes, and I know they wanted to do something, and to kind of wrap the stakes, as we've been talking about, or encapsulate or whatever. I thought about it. I gave it a good long deep thought about the wrapped or the tokenized stakes, and I'm not a huge fan. I do think that it kind of, and maybe I just feel this way because of, I went and looked at what's available right now on like, you can look on like Rarible or OpenSea, and you can see I think it's the Hex stake instance, it's called. That's the page or whatever, the account. Right. So, I mean, yeah, I think it's cool and stuff, but I don't know. I don't see the benefit of doing that. I don't see the benefit of buying it that way. I also don't understand the mechanism by which you take ownership of the T-share. I don't know how that works. Like, I don't know how you because I mean, you need the private key for the wallet in order to do anything with a stake. Right. So I'm confused about that piece. And maybe we'll try to get Alex from Hedron on here one day. We could talk to him.
There's a bit of a void too. I'm not really quite sure yet either. So I'm kind of just holding on to it for now.
Right. So yeah, I did, what I did personally, I minted some on a couple of my bigger stakes. I sold some a little bit because I need, whatever. Thank you. And then I'm holding the rest just to see what happens. What I am interested in seeing is those liquidation when they go on the market, because I'm curious to see how those are going to be priced and whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know how those are going to end up being priced. Like, we haven't seen those yet. Yeah, those nobody's done that yet because it's so early. This just started. But
exactly.
Good point. Somebody in the chat said it earlier. What is it? It's the 5th. I think we only have a couple days left to get your 10x bonus. I think it drops down to 9x. So what I'm talking about is when you go in and claim, you're going to connect your wallet. You're going to either mint it, which means you're going to create the tokens, and then you're going to, that's it. You just have the tokens. But that doesn't mean, so if the stake is still active, you can go back there at any time, the next day, a week later, a month later, depending on the length of the stake, and you can mint more. So you only have to claim once. Once you claim it, you claim that 10x bonus. So as long as you go on it, claiming costs less in gas. Keep that in mind. Because yes, you will have to pay gas on 2 transactions if you claim instead of minting, or as many times as you end up minting. The best time to mint is the day before the stake ends. That's the last day of the stake, right before you end the stake. That's the very best time to mint, because you're going to get all of it. And I think if you do do it through them, you can take all of it at one time or something. You can mint it all. So, but that's the way to do that, right? You mint. You want to mint as few times as you can, because why keep paying the gas to mint over and over again, right?
Unless it's a crazy amount of Hedron, but
right, yeah.
But still, the fees just get to you after a while.
Yeah, And they will, and they're going to cut into your profit, your gains, your upside with your Hedron. So, but yeah, I think this is a compliment to Hex. I do, and these things are going to get built. I'm glad it was built by a community member, a Hexican that understands Hex. And you are still, you are still incentivized to mint later and to use your delayed gratification. And you're still incentivized to stake longer if you use the other parts of Hedron, because then you can get the most, you can mint the most, for upfront for anything that you borrow, or you can, when you make a stake that you want to tokenize and sell, I mean, you're gonna want to make a longer one. Those are going to be worth more. So, but yeah, the pricing that I saw on the OpenSea market or Rarible or whatever, I wasn't really feeling it. The prices that were thrown on those NFTs. So I really want to understand more about it, before I maybe think about doing that. But again,
wow, was it like a crazy amount?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them, you can see people are just, fishing for a miracle. You know what I mean? Just like, I'll throw 5,500. Right? Yeah. Let me put 5,000 ETH on there and hope someone's feeling, some whale's feeling generous one day.
Yeah, man. Never know.
What's up, Sandy Beach? But yeah, Mystery, thank you. March 8th at 0 UTC is when Hedron drops to 9. So yeah. I'm probably going to go on and claim. I got to do the whole staker app. I'm sorry, the Gnosis Safe staker wallet import into MetaMask to claim those ones. Are you familiar with that whole process?
Yeah, I actually did it already. Yeah.
Oh, you did it? How did it go?
Yeah. Oh, it was pretty easy.
Pretty smooth.
To connect it up to Gnosis.
Nice.
And then you have another wallet.
You did it on the desktop, right? You had to do it on the desktop. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool, man. That's cool. I'm going to do that probably either tonight or tomorrow. I'll probably wait till tomorrow. But yeah, everybody, just so you know, those seed words that you were given by Staker are importable into MetaMask, right? So we learned this. I learned it thanks to David Feeder. I watched his video.
Same here.
I thought his video was perfect. It shows the whole process. It's not. I won't say it's simple, because I don't think it's simple for some people.
I wouldn't have been able to figure it out otherwise.
Right. Yeah. It's, this is advanced. And David says that right from the start. This is an advanced option. And it's something that you really want to be careful with, because anytime you're playing with your seed words, you want to make sure you're putting those in the right place. Right. You don't want to put them in the wrong place. And anytime you have your seed, I mean, I like freak out every time I have to like use them in any way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like typing it in. Like, I cringed a little bit when on his video he told people to like type it into the web window, and like, I don't do that. I open a window like he did on screen, and I opened like a not connected window, just like a notepad or something that's not like a live type of document. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll throw them in there and then copy and paste. So I'm not logging the keystrokes to the seed words in my computer. I don't like doing that. That freaks me out, because there is software that exists out there that can do that. It happened to one of my good friends.
Wow.
They got access to his account and somehow either installed a key logger or some shit. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm not that savvy with that kind of shit, but like, god damn, man. That's scary. You got to protect that shit at all costs. I'm talking like, if you got them written down, don't bust them out anywhere where there's a camera anywhere. I mean, even if it's just like a
don't
camera,
even say the words out.
Don't say them out loud. I mean, Google could record it when you say it on one of your devices, and some schmuck that works there might be able to hear it. You don't know, right? You don't know. I mean, you got to think about this shit. So be extra careful if you do anything with your seed words.
Yeah, man.
Treat them shits like gold. Yes, Mystery, good point, man. On PulseChain, you could absolutely mint every day, because it's pennies, and not even.
Yeah, the fees will be.
Yeah, it's free. Oh man, that's a good point. I can't wait for that. Yeah,
yeah, on the PulseChain, hell yeah.
Tattoo my seed phrase. Yeah, sure you do, Al.
That's probably not a good idea either. Fuck.
Yo, Bree, what is up? What is
that.
up? Be mindful of death. Yes, you came in at the right time. We are talking about one of your favorite tokens. I know Bree is a huge supporter of Hedron, and that's what I was just talking about. I think it's really cool, right? I'm a fan. I think it's awesome. I think it rewards the stakers.
I like the logo too. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
kind of reminds you of HEX.
Right, and that it you know it's a hedron. It's a shape, and X is a shape. It's taught they work in complement. And anyone who doesn't understand that, listen, you don't have to buy it, you don't have to love it, you don't have to love everything about it. I just said I don't love the tokenized stake part. That personally, I don't like it. I'm gonna probably love the liquidated stakes though, if I can go on and grab some of those. You know what I mean? Get some T-shares at a discount. I'm all about that. That is awesome. Right. So I'm gonna have my eyes on that for sure. You know, but you got
opportunities.
Listen, just like people have said, you claimed your uni airdrop, right? You claimed your tornado airdrop. What all those airdrops that Hexkins got over the last couple of years. I mean, listen. If you get a gift, just say thank you. That's all. Just say thank you. You don't have to.
I missed that Uniswap.
I did too. I missed it. I didn't get any of those awesome airdrops all the Hexkins got. So I'm hoping Gnosis does a drop and Staker manages to scoop it up for us. Yeah, that would be nice. And then everybody's been waiting, or Staker, right? Yeah, Staker good too. Everybody's been waiting for MetaMask to drop to put out do an airdrop. It's like a meme at this point. Like,
did you hear about the MetaMask thing actually about PulseChain? They had it as a phishing site or something.
Yeah,
Richard Hart posted that.
I saw it. I did it. Yo, no, it's not. You're right, Bree. I agree. It's not in the same. It's not in the same category because it's not really just an airdrop. You know, I totally agree with you there. I'm just saying, like, you know, even just the fact that you got something for free, like, just be grateful for it. You know what I mean? At least be grateful.
I get what they're saying. Yeah.
But totally, yeah. Hedron is not in the same category. Those things weren't designed to run, simultaneously and, in hand with Hex. Obviously, those were totally unrelated things that have nothing to do with Hex. This is part of the ecosystem as far as I that's how I feel about it, right? I know Richard didn't create it, but listen, I like it. I think it's cool. I'm gonna keep my eye on it, and either you don't have to like it, but I do.
Yep.
Bree, don't go there. Don't go there. All right. Don't go there. That ain't happening. We already know that's not happening. All right. We're not going to go there. All right. I think, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Okay. Let's keep it all civil. All right. So, I wanted to just give a shout out to Hedron though, because I think they're cool. So, let's see what we got on Hex.vision. So 114, I better update this. So I was looking, did you look at this right here? This is crazy, right? Look at that. So this is the orange line is the circulating hex, right? And then the purple bar is stakes opened, number of stakes open. Look at the circulating hex right here. I assume this is the day that that the PulseChain sacrifice wallet. Oh no, that's still circulating. What is this? What is it? What is this giant drop in circulating hex? I thought I knew what it was, and now I'm realizing I don't know what that was.
Were you gonna say that the sacrifice of PulseX?
I thought, but it's not, because that's still circulating. That just went from one wallet to another. So,
right. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think back to what this was. So this is on February 14th. So this is Valentine's Day right here. And then on the 16th, it's like, what is it? 257, 576, 570. So it's like a billion. That's only like a billion X. Maybe it just looks crazy on the line. Maybe it's not like a huge thing. Anyway, that just
because it
looked
could
weird
dip
to me.
way lower if the supply does start to go down.
Carl Franz, no, I wouldn't say that. PulseX is not like BNB. BNB is a utility token, right? So BNB is more like Ethereum. PulseChain, PLS could be likened to BNB, no, but not PLSX. PulseX is more like Uni, like UNI or 1inch, right? It's more like those tokens. Those you could compare to PLSX. BNB is a token. Yes. Sandy Beach. Yes. So, yeah. So here we are. So we got, let's see, we got 9.66% of total HEX is locked right now. And that means that that's the percentage of HEX that's either staked or in liquidity pools, right? And then current addresses. How many new addresses we got? I haven't been looking.
650 or so.
Oh, but that's actually a pretty decent amount.
Yeah,
650 new addresses in a day. That's pretty decent.
I think I remember one time the lowest was like, or the one like the lowest we found was like 50 or something.
Yeah,
like
we did. We definitely did. All right, let's look at the chart. I'm dying to see if we got any kind of a pump here. I want a green candle. Let's see. We'll look at the 15-minute chart. Oh, what's that? What's that green candle? Oh, I gotta zoom in. Hold on.
What's that? The 5-minute?
This is the 15-minute.
Oh.
There it is. All right, hold on. Let's check the 1 hour. Oh, I think it's red. Damn it. I'm trying to have a green candle, damn it, but that's okay. So anyway, this is where we're at. This is the 1 hour chart. Actually, I wanted to look at the weekly. I like the weekly chart because the weekly chart, as long as you got it, I mean, if you don't have log, it looks like that, right? So if you got the log scale on, which is just a more realistic. So this is where we're at. I mean, sure, we've got 3 weeks of down. That sucks. I agree. You know, I feel the pain, but overall, I mean, you know, still looks pretty healthy to me. I think it looks pretty healthy. And just remember, there's a lot going on right now. You know, there's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on everywhere. There's a lot going on in crypto. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot. We're all anxiously awaiting PulseChain. Obviously, you know, so just don't lose faith, because HEX is not done by any stretch of the imagination. We're just in a little bit of a lull. PulseX.
It'll be okay.
Let's see what PulseX says. Sacrifice phase is over. Just wanted to remind everyone that the sacrifice phase is over for PLSX. PulseX.com, sacrifice phase.
Do you think people will still sacrifice even though it's over? Like,
why don't we go take a look? Let's go stay.
Probably, but I don't know.
Probably is right. I know, Novix. This is just how I get to the HEX Ethereum page. It's just easier for me that way. Okay.
I think I saw that they're still doing it like 20 seconds ago.
I'm sure they are.
Well, maybe not.
Doubt it at all.
6 hours, 22. Still some doing it.
You know what? But I mean, think about PulseChain sacrifice right after Pulse. I mean, that just didn't stop. I mean, you just had, you know what I mean? Even months and months after it was over, we would still go on and see hundreds of transactions happening. So, I mean, nothing like that. listen,
it kind of technically didn't end, but I guess the rate was getting worse every day.
Right? Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And the same, we don't know about PulseX. I mean, he hasn't come out and specifically said that he'll keep accepting, but the rate will keep going up. He hasn't said that.
Yeah, true.
So I wouldn't assume, and I think that's why people maybe finally people are realizing, okay, maybe if we want to sacrifice late, we better wait to hear if we're actually gonna, if that's actually gonna be accepted and counted. Like, make sure you're gonna actually get points for those sacrifices. Right now, it's total unknown. We have not heard an official word. We do not know if any of these look. I mean, in the last 24 hours, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's still 6 sacrifices that went in, and we're just not sure if those are going to count. So
yeah, these guys are taking a chance. That's for sure.
They're taking a risk. Let's see. I don't know if any of them were actually that big, but it doesn't look like it. All the values are pretty low.
Maybe just to get some of that dust.
Get a little dust. Yeah, that's possible. And if we go back for the last few days, there's nothing really too large that's gone in there. So I think people got the message. It's over. There's plenty of other places you can put your money if you really want to. Like buying HEX.
Wasn't there the incentive coin too? PulseX, I think.
What is it?
I think Richard Hart.
Did he name it yet?
PulseX with an X at the
Is that actually it?
I'm not 100%, but I think I remember seeing him post a screenshot of it. But I could be wrong. I don't want to.
All right, we're not going to put it out there, so we don't know for sure.
Look it up later. I think that's.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely look it up. Sandy Beach, maybe just have a Genesis wallet. That is a good point. That is definitely a good point. And I've said that many times, is that I think a lot of these people just wanted to get into that group known as the sacrifice set for PulseChain. You know what I mean? Just so you get a piece of any airdrops or anything that might come out in the future. So.
Okay, so the incentive is PulseX. Okay. Cool.
Completion fails said yes, the incentive token is PulseX. Okay. All right, man. So between you and Sid both saying that, I'm gonna trust that that's what it is. Okay. All right, that's cool. So PulseX it is. Goddamn better not do no sacrifice for that shit.
I fucking hope
I'll lose it, bro. If I see that man say anything, if I don't even want to hear the word sacrifice come out of Richard Hart's mouth again.
I know, right? Oh God.
Yo, I don't want to hear 4 months. Yo, we're done. No more freaking sacrifice phases, bro. Oh my God. No. Like I get these two, right? I get Pulse, I get PulseX. No more. That's it. We're good. Do some more after you launch Pulse if you want.
Please no.
Like for real, man. God. For real. That's okay though. That's okay. We love it. Right, Melv Tony? We love it, man. We love it.
Did you see that video? Did you see that video with that Lincoln man where he smoked a joint in front of the city council?
Oh yeah, with the HEX beanie. Damn it! I should have went. Yo, you should go and find that. Go and find that so we can put that up.
All right.
Open it in like a.
Do you want me to send you the link?
No, you can open it. Just open it in like its own window, and then we'll share it with audio so we can see. Because I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I just saw like the clips and the pictures and shit. That people made.
I have it open here, so I can share it right away.
All right, yeah. If you throw it up there, I can put it up.
Okay. I just have to share it, right? Share.
Yeah, you should be able to share your screen. I'll take this down. That guy is absolutely a hero. Love that dude. That is so awesome. I mean, that is freaking hilarious.
All right.
So in the meantime, I'll do the staker stuff. Let's take a check. So staker went down. I'm sure everybody saw it, right? Staker went down for just a couple minutes. I mean, not really. Maybe it was like 20 minutes, maybe. Not really that bad. I think you added the wrong window.
Oh shit.
Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. So Staker went down for 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes. I spotted it right away, and because I was actually preparing for this show, and I do pull some data from Staker, and so I went to go get started and noticed it was not loading. I kept getting this. It was like um, you could retry and failed to load would pop up from the top. So like, all right, whatever. I went and tweeted it, and yeah, people started replying like right away, like yeah, totally down for me, blah blah blah. So and I tagged Steph and Firebun and Kareem. And Kareem responded. He's like, "Yo, thanks for letting us know." And then Firebun responded a little while later, about 20 minutes later, and said they got it fixed. And I mean, how awesome is that, right? That like we have a direct line to like three guys that basically run Staker, right? And we can easily communicate with them. And we had Steph on the show. You know what I mean? Like this, he's very accessible. These guys always answer. Kareem always answers. He's the one who typically answers now when if I reach out to like the Telegram or the Twitter DM for Staker, it's usually Kareem that responds. So, but that's awesome. I mean, they got right back to me. They got up there, fixed it right away. I mean, you can't really ask for anything better. You know what I mean? It's totally awesome. Hey, Rock Edison, what's going on, man? All right, let's see if we can add this.
Okay, I think I got it here. Yeah.
Oh, is it from Twitter? It's not going to probably play the sound.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah, you'd have to go. So that's what I was trying to say.
Should I find it on YouTube?
Go to that link. You got to yes, but you have to open it in its own window, and then we have to share it as such. There'll be a little option when you go to share. Hold on, just
okay. Here it is. I have the article. Maybe
right,
that'll
so
work. It's not on
here,
Twitter, so
I'm gonna remove this. Go to add it back on there. Hold on. Hold on. All right, yeah. So add it back on. When you go to share it, there should be an option to share the window with audio, as long as it's like its own browser window.
mute website notifications. No, allow. Okay, here we go.
All right, so you shared it with audio?
It didn't ask me.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
All right, let's see.
Hopefully it works. Okay, I'll just play the video. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have audio.
Damn it.
That's all right. All right, well, anyway, so that's the guy. He had a hex hat on. Very cool. What are we talking about? Crypto Journeyman exposing what are we talking about? Exposing your staker seeds to the internet. Who would do that? Oh, are you talking about putting it in? I mean, it's already on the internet. It's not.
Oh, for like the Gnosis part, or
maybe, yeah. I don't know.
access?
I'm not sure what you guys are talking about, but anyway. Yo, thanks, Rock Edison, man. I appreciate that. Yes, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make Saturdays a regular day again, because I think I had stopped doing Saturdays for a while, or I don't know. Wednesdays and Saturdays are going to be our official days from now on. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we're going to try to keep that up now and keep it up so that it's a regular, dependable, reliable stream. So what was I going to? Oh yeah, you want to do the leagues, staker leagues?
Let's
Look it
take
up.
a look real quick.
All 87 people. Yo, make sure you guys all like the stream, right? Let's get that algorithm tickling. And
I sent the link to that video in the chat, so if anyone wants to look at it,
sweet.
It's pretty funny. Okay, yeah. So today we got no new silent shells. We got 3 new shy shrimps. We lost 2 crabs. We lost 1 turtle, and no other changes to the other leagues.
All right, pretty solid and straightforward. So we got global stats, 82.6 thousand stakers. Actually 82,625. Average of 4 stakes per user. That's gone down. Actually, that used to be much higher. But I think as we get more stakers, that number probably will keep going down. So about 7 billion, roughly $7 billion staked. And the average duration right now is 6.32 years, which is pretty awesome. What's up, Heart's Law? Only one? Yeah, that is pretty awesome. APY for the last 30 days has been 11.29%. Pretty freaking great. So yeah, I mean, listen, everything's going the way it's supposed to. Hex is down a little bit, but listen, as soon as we get some news for PulseChain, I know something's gonna start kicking off. But yeah,
like a whole new ecosystem once it's all around.
Totally. Oh, let me do that. What's it called? Let me talk about T-shares. Let's talk about the cheapest T-share you can buy. Give me 1 second, people, and I'll pull it up. All right. So, as we were talking about earlier with T-shares, right? I don't know if I agree with you on that one, Bree. I can't agree with you there. I think it's cool. I don't think it's bigger. But hey, listen. I give everybody as much space as they need to have their own opinions. I'm not mad at you. I admire your passion. I'll just put it that way. I admire your passion. All right. So if you wanted to get a T-share right now, it's over 20,000 hex is the base rate for a T-share, right? So, but if you wanted to agree to stake longer, right, and then you get that longer pays better bonus. So what you do if you want to get exactly 1 T-share right now, and forgive me, I think the share rate was updated one more time by the contract after I made this thing. So it may be off by like a 1 or 2 hex tokens, but for the most part, this is how it goes. So 7,011 hex staked for 3641. Why do you say 3641 days? So 3,641 days is the minimum number of days that you have to stake to get the maximum longer pays better bonus, right? So 3,641 days, just under 10 years. If you stake a little over 7,000 hex for that, you're going to get exactly 1 T-share because the bonus is going to kick along with your actual hex you're putting in is going to equal enough to get you to that share price, right? So that's why you get that 1 T-share. Now, if you want to send it out for 5,555, that's a great idea. The reason being the share rate in 10 years will absolutely be much higher. Okay, now we don't know what hex price is going to be then, right? So we're not talking dollars or price or anything. We're just talking the share rate itself is designed to always go up. There's a reason for that, right? That we're not going to get into now, but the share price, the only thing in crypto that literally always goes up. Okay. Other than some coin supply, but I guess that's not really here nor there. So yeah, that's if you want to send it out as far as you can, that's great. Because in 10 years, you go to stake and do this and get a T-share, you're going to have to use a lot more hex to do it. So hey man, you want to go out and put out a Quattro Cinco? I think everyone should have at least one. If you don't have 15555, get one. Now's a good time. Now's a great time actually to get some hex.
You get the highest interest with that, too, or the highest yield with it.
Absolutely, you get the very most yield possible from the hex contract when you do the 5555. Absolutely. So,
yep.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get them T-shares, people. If you ain't staking hex, man, you're messed up in the hex game, bro.
That's right.
So, let's see. Miles, no, I'm not. I didn't. I'm not decided on that, right? I want to see it I want to see it in motion for a while before I decide if I'm going to take part in it. I like the idea, but I also know that, you know, it kind of exists already, and it never really grabbed my attention before. You know, I went and looked at liquidity, and I wasn't really drawn to using it after checking it out. Now, I think Liquid Loans has done a great job of marketing. I know Godwell did sacrifice for it. I'm not going to touch sacrificing it for it, but not because I don't trust them or anything. I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but you know, just everybody do your due diligence before you interact with anything. Honestly, that's all. I just want to see Liquid Loans in action before I decide to take part in it. That's all. But again, I don't hate on that project. You know, there's some great community members that are a big part of that project that I really like and respect. So, you know,
and that one's only going to be on the PulseChain, I think.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Loyal Noob, my pleasure. I think if we don't talk about staking for at least 5 minutes out of an hour in this show, then we got to kind of rethink what we're doing. Staking is a huge part of owning Hex and taking full advantage of what Hex can do for you. If you're not staking, then I mean you're just holding a coin, and you can do that with anything. You know,
you're just doing the same thing as if you had Bitcoin.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's not why we do. That's not why we're in Hex. That's not why I'm in Hex. Like I said before, the staking is what grabbed me. You know, and when I saw the whole action and process or process in action, I loved it. You know, I think it's awesome. Now, the first time I staked and the Hex disappeared, I freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh shit, what did I just do? Where's my Hex? Why is there no more Hex in my wallet? Like, what happened? You know, that first time you do it, it like freaks you out. But yeah, that's good shit. Omega 369 says 1,966 HSIs created so far. That's cool. Gifford Ware. That's cool. Yeah, Bobby. I don't know. I don't know what I know there's like something like where you can sacrifice, and I think you agree to stake for a certain amount of time or something. Their loan token. I don't really know. I don't know enough about it to really talk on it. You know what I mean? But hey, to each his own. All I know is you want T-shares. They're the best designed freaking product, the best designed feature of any crypto in the whole market, in all of crypto. I can confidently say that I think T-shares are the greatest thing that has ever happened to crypto. Point blank. I mean, I think they're amazing. So
pretty soon they're going to call it B shares.
That's it.
Get too expensive.
That's it. I'm honored to be able to have a T-share or two. You know.
Straight up.
Hey, Optimus Kev Tron, what is going on, man? Yes, you are late. I was just about to wrap up, actually. What's going on with you, brother? But yeah, Melv Tony with the price shout out 0.113174. Yes, sir. All right. Things are starting to get a little rowdy in my house. I can hear kids running around. I think I better end and get back to it. So,
all right.
guys, thanks for. What's up, Sandra? Good to see you. Yes, you guys have a great weekend. Everybody be safe and have fun, and be nice to each other. All right, stop fighting.
Yeah.
I wish I was out in Vegas. I know I didn't really get salty enough. I was trying to be salty about not being in Vegas, but I just kind of realized that I kind of don't want to be there anyway. I would really have fun though about it. I would totally have fun. But
yeah, hell yeah. If you were there, yeah.
You know what I mean? But listen, thank you for being here, everyone. Much appreciated. We had a nice crowd the whole time. Good amount of people. Bree, thanks for stopping by. Keep on keeping on, everyone. Love you guys, and peace out. We will see you hopefully on Wednesday. I'm not making any promises yet because I still got the old job, but hopefully Wednesday, if not next Saturday for sure. All right, guys. Peace out.
See you guys.
Go buy some HEX and stake it, goddammit.